What is your intimate and sexual relationship like with Rupert?
Exactly.
So in other words, Rupert is basically getting friend-zoned in the afterlife, which is just a double roast on its own. What's up dudes, welcome back by a new video on my channel. Today I found a pretty interesting video that I just wanted to cover on the channel because I think you're gonna like it. So basically there is this woman that is claiming that she is in a relationship with a ghost. Not only that, she has a girlfriend as well, so basically she is cheating on a ghost. I mean, that's pretty messed up. Even for a ghost, a woman is a pain in the ass. I mean, I'm just messing around. I know 10% of my audience are girls, so I shouldn't make jokes like that, but let's get started.
Before meeting, Rebecca was already in a relationship with Rupert, a ghost.
Are you here?
So in other words, this woman is cocking a ghost. Basically the ghost is the sneako in a relationship, if you get that joke. So yeah, I don't know man, if I was a ghost I would use my abilities on this cheating woman. Let's be honest here with each other. And I think, you know, I have never seen a ghost doing more stuff than moving objects. Even if you see those haunted videos online, they never do like really extreme stuff. It's always like moving a glass or moving like a TV, only like pussy moves. You know what, if a ghost is watching this video, I dare you to do more than moving objects. Really mess with me, do something really extreme. I mean, this is definitely gonna age really badly if I'm gonna see some weird stuff in a couple of days, but I'm just saying, I don't believe in ghosts, so I am pretty comfortable saying that.
Their otherworldly connection has been judged by those still alive on TikTok.
Can you chill the out? Some of the comments we get are, "You're crazy. I must be, or you must have schizophrenia."
Well, I do think there is a link between mental illness and seeing stuff, especially spirits, demons and ghosts. Obviously, it's not always the case. Sometimes you hear a story of a person that doesn't have a history of a mental illness and that person is seeing stuff. But you need to understand, your brain can really mess with you, especially if you haven't slept for a couple of days. Then you start seeing shadows in a corner of your eye. I think we can all understand that. You can like find many stories of people basically being sleep deprived and seeing stuff. Your brain can really make things up that aren't there. For example, sometimes you look at the jacket the wrong way and now you think it's a person or like a shadow. That is really your brain messing with you. And I think a lot of people that say that they have seen like a ghost, maybe they have something like that. They probably see it the wrong way, or they haven't slept for a while, or they maybe have like a mental illness that I don't know about. I don't want to be roasting the existence of ghosts for like 10 minutes straight, but I just want to point out that I think it's pretty fair for people to say that there is an underlying mental problem going on.
I have been judged before because I am also in a relationship with a ghost. His name is Rupert. I met him in front of a local historic home. He was a Revolutionary War soldier.
My man Rupert is getting more action in the afterlife than some of you get in this life, which is kinda a roast on its own honestly. But this Rupert person is basically looking like the definition of Chad himself. Tall, masculine looking. No shit, this woman is obsessed with Robert. I bet you Robert would be 6 feet.
Back in 1781, when he was stationed here as a part of the 82nd Regiment, he and I used to be married when he was alive. I've had this cross-validated from other hypnotists and psychic mediums. Well, the feelings weren't expected. They just sort of happened.
What is your intimate and sexual relationship like with Rupert?
Exactly.
So in other words, Rupert is basically getting friend-zoned in the afterlife, which is just a double roast on its own. What I said previously about Rupert getting more action than people that are still alive, well, I take that back. He's not getting any action. He's getting friend-zoned by this woman, and this woman even has a girlfriend on her own. I mean, that is really sad, even if he is a ghost. I mean,
Because of the very clear physical differences between us. He is acknowledging that I'm here in the physical. I need to live a life here in my present. So that's where, well, the open-mindedness to you came into play.
Bruh, how many L's is this Rupert ghost gonna take? He's basically watching his wife from 200 years ago being with another person. He's basically getting cocked 24/7. He's watching everything because he's basically a ghost, so he can see everything, right? He's always like flying around and seeing everything that's going on. So he's basically watching it 24/7, his previous wife being with another person. I mean, at that point, I wouldn't want to be a ghost anymore. I would want to be straight in hell at that point. I mean, that would be honestly a better place than watching your previous wife be with another person for 24/7. That's basically like torture, isn't it?
Rupert and I are friends. We've hung out, we've had conversations, we've gone on trips together.
How do you balance your friendship with Rupert without getting jealous?
There's no jealousy. I
think I'm gonna call that cap of this woman saying, oh yeah, that she isn't jealous because of the ghost. She's so sorrow and jealous because of this ghost Rupert, but there's legit no way to get rid of a ghost. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Stab the ghost? I mean, that really doesn't matter because the ghost is already gone. Let's say ghosts are real. I mean, there's no way to get rid of them, right? I mean, maybe you do some weird exorcism or some stuff.
make me go, no, would be people trying to pretend to be an internet expert about mental health and discerning that obviously I must be, or you must have, schizophrenia because there's no way that this could be a thing that's happening.
You know why people are saying that, right? Because there is something called science. I know that word is really hated in the paranormal community. It's basically the same as cancer for the paranormal community because basically science is disproving everything that basically the paranormal community is saying. But there have been done studies about the paranormal and it's always been proven that it is fully crap, that it doesn't exist, that there is no proof.
And they say, you made me feel sane, thank you.
It was really like a community built on people that says, oh, I thought I was losing it. Thank you for talking about this. Or thank you for helping me not be afraid to die.
Well, maybe it is because that person is legit going crazy. I mean, I'm just saying, and I don't know if it's a good thing that people like that start feeling normal because those two women are talking about it and sharing their experience. I'd rather have a person like that seeing a doctor or something, because it can definitely be dangerous if you start seeing stuff and hear stuff. You maybe should see a doctor instead of listening to those two people here. And I don't know if it's a good thing that they start thinking, oh yeah, it's normal because those two are seeing it as well. Like, I don't know, man, like mental illness like that can be really dangerous, especially if you start hearing stuff and you start seeing like spirits and you start going all crazy. I think it's maybe a good thing that you think by yourself, I'm going crazy, because maybe then you're going to see a doctor and you're gonna get help, medication. So now I'm gonna take a look at the comments, and this is my favorite comment already. Someone is saying, damn, she's cheating on Rupert. I mean, Rupert is basically like the big victim of this entire video. He's basically being the third party for like I don't know how many years she's now together with this woman. He's basically watching his ex-wife be with another person 24/7. I mean, there is no better torture, honestly. I don't know what this Rupert person did to be deserving that type of treatment. I'm not gonna lie, but what do you think about those two women? Leave it in the comment section.